We got to fly out of here in a little bit. Anything we got to chat about?
I did want to talk to you. I did not get your text. Sorry, I've been in meetings here.
You're good.
Court Center. Spoke to. Oh, jeez, his name is escaping my mind.
Yeah, Bruce. Yep.
Spoke to Bruce. He said that the 30% is only available on items that are not, or that are already starting to build a bit of rust. Is that?
No. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like it's like.
Okay, did he just scam us? Because he said that the Court Center won't handle that order, the bulk order.
Oh, bulk order. That is correct. So
okay.
The way that we have it set up is any law enforcement officer in any LSPD officer, LSPD officers get 30% off coupons, right? It's not even a coupon. Their actual account is flagged to get 30% off on anything, right?
Okay.
So they need to, they speak to a courts person. They will put a special tag, kind of like in the MDT, very similar. That tag automatically gives them 30% off. If you are doing bulk orders, that 30% off does not apply. The reason for that is because the court center facilitates everybody, and the 30% off is like a, like a benefit to be a law enforcement. If we started doing bulk orders of 30% to the LSPD, that would shaft everybody, right? Because, yeah.
All right.
So did you do a bulk order?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't get the 30%. So he didn't scam you. That's how it's supposed to work.
Well, he's doing it outside of the court center.
Oh, well, what he does outside of the court center, I can't really.
Right. No, absolutely. I just,
I will say, I will listen.
Right.
I'll chop it like this. Bruce is a necessary evil. I'm gonna shoot. Let's just fucking shoot straight. Bruce is a necessary evil because he's doing something that literally no one else wants to do, and as a consequence, he's got market share, which is fundamentally why I involved him in the court center, because without him, there's a good chance that nobody gets anything. So with that said, yeah, there are definitely some aspects of he's got some interesting ways of doing business. We'll chop it up like that. Some things are unjustified, and other things, like I was talking to him the other day and he said something and I fucking raised my eyebrow. I'm like, what the fuck? Like
is that you running around the park?
Yeah, that's me running around the park.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I pace as well. All right. Well, I mean that's fair enough. I'll just a little caught off guard the way he said it, that bulk orders could only have 30% off if they were, starting to build up some of their rust there. Had some use on them. So
what
but that's fair
I think
enough.
he's translating to, and holy fuck, no, anytime something is below 80%, and this is across the board, once it starts to go under 80%, I want them sold at a reduced rate, because I don't want people getting, purchasing full price and the shit's like, got 2 weeks of damage to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's how he worded it?
It was through a text. Let me tell you what the verbiage is, the exact verbiage.
Because that's like a very, strange way of presenting it.
Chief talked to Nino, said courts will not do bulk purchases / purchase orders. He wants people to come to the court center. Also 30% discount
Jason,
only
let's
for
do
items.
This. Jason is around. She's a lot more. Jason is an executive manager for a reason. I want you to have a chat with Jason, and I'll have her manage Bruce. That's probably smart when it comes to this.
Fair enough. I've heard some things about Bruce, and I've also seen it myself. He's done a couple of things that I would consider to be a little bit shady, but I also understand that he's also a go-getter when it comes to these parts. And
yeah,
frankly, when you have that much pull around and have that many parts, you're a large portion of the market share, right? So
he's a straight businessman that lacks social skills is the issue. But a lot of people in San Andreas lack social skills, including
that's fair.
Good portion of the police force too. You know, I'm sure you get. You know, I'm sure you deal with that on the daily.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption. Yeah.
There's a word. What is it? Like what doctors have? What is it? Bedside manners, right? A good salesperson has good sales manners, right? You want to be selling something that fits your client, not fucking shoving it down their throat. But when you got a monopoly, it's fucking rough.
Absolutely.
So
if you want to send me the you said it was a general manager,
Jason. Yeah. Have you ever had a chat with her? There we
Nino?
go. Yep. Sorry, I think I cut out. There's Jason's number. She's usually around in the evenings, but I want you to go, feel free to explain your problem set to her. And that's probably a better way to handle it. Because I don't like that either. If he sold you bulk, because we can sell you bulk, just not at 30% down at the court center. And then maybe if you, for something like that, we could probably work something out anyways, where it may not be 30%, but if you're buying a shitload of stuff, maybe we do it at like 15% off or something.
I mean, the order came out to, I think, 2.8 million. So it was a pretty large order there that I'm putting in.
Yeah, it's more, I just don't want to disincentivize people going to the court center and having a human interaction.
The foot traffic. I understand.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm mostly against the bulk shit. Let me ask you a question, Turner.
All right.
Why not have your cops just go, hey, you go make an account and buy it and we reimburse you? Because then they individually get that 30% off, and what are they doing? They're just spending like...
You know that... Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Before I was doing it because people were getting ripped off on parts, and I kind of played hardball with people in terms of prices. So I pushed back when they would try to rip me off. But through courts, that's not a problem.
Well, my kind of argument, aren't they fucking adults? Don't they like buy fucking eggs and do they go to the grocery store and like, holy fuck, there's no coupon? Like, fuck, I guess I'm gonna starve to death. Like they can figure out pricing and shit too, right? Like how are they paying their fucking mortgage and electricity bill?
I mean, to an extent, you're right. Yeah.
Like these people, like hopefully they could survive like without you, because Jesus fucking Christ.
It's kind of double edged. I use the bulk orders as a way to also bargain, because I take things off his hands that he can't move. So
yeah, fair enough.
He's not going to move 10 sets of stage 3 parts to the rest of the city, but I can work them down to 25K per set of stage 3s if I buy, sets of them. So
that makes sense. Yeah.
I also use that to my advantage, but I agree that we can have individual officers go down there, get an invoice for it, and then we can just reimburse them.
You still owe me a drink.
I think what we're going to do too, because I am sensing that I might be getting one side of the story, not from him, and you're getting a different. Next time we got to do something like this, let's set up a meeting with all of us, and because this is a big sale, so that might be a good route as well.
Sounds good.
Because if things are getting translated the way that he like you just explained to me, that's like hyper cooked, right?
I mean, I have the text, so it's word for word what I read to you there.
Read it one more time for me.
Absolutely. Talk to Nino. He said courts will not do bulk orders / purchase orders. He wants foot traffic to come and interact at courts. Also stated 30% discount is only for items 80% and under. Sorry for the mess.
Okay. I'm going to take fault
the
for that.
order on my side.
I'm going to take fault. I'm just going to say maybe I didn't communicate to him well, but I do believe that there might be a little bit more like happening here, especially if he just redirected you to his place. So oh my Lord, have mercy. You know what? Let's set up a meeting next time we got to do a big order, and I'll bring Jason and him there, and that way, you know, we can get a deal done in 30 minutes.
Sounds good.
All right. Easy.
We'll do that next time. Thank you, Nino.
Yep. Anything else you want to chat about?
No, at the moment I'm all right.
This may be of interest. There is a warehouse in Blaine County, estimated $6 million that Blaine County's BCSO is looking to purchase up. So,
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, which for me, raise an eyebrow. I'm letting you know because that's a fuckload of money for a county and a department that claims that they don't got shit. So, you know, anyways. Well.
Okay.
For reference, Blaine County has about $30 million in the bank account. That's enough to service full paychecks for the police department for months. So, anyways, you take care.
All right. Bye now.
All right.